What's up, everybody? How are you? Welcome, Dan, who's going to miss the SpaceX launch. Dan, I like watching those things too. Randy, how you doing? Walker B Ranch. This honey taste is sponsored by you. Thanks, Bob. Terry R, what's happening? Got some Buckeyes in here. How's everybody doing tonight? Crazy weather I saw here. That's a topic already. 80 down there. We hit what was it? Upper 60s today. And then it's gonna tomorrow, that cold front that's coming through the Midwest, they're talking about it's gonna, start moving through Ohio like late tomorrow afternoon, evening or sometime like that. And they're talking about flurries Saturday morning. So and I haven't been out to do John, what's happening? 70 in Fairfield County. That's nuts. Wade Barnes, welcome, welcome. Anybody still having problems with bees still? And I'm thinking, Wade, you mean swarming, not swimming. Hopefully they're not swimming. At least not this time of year in Ohio. Not in this area. In my area, Northeast Ohio, they're pretty much they're in for the season. um, I know spell check does a wonderful thing. Yeah, they're pretty much done now with these warm temps like we've had. They're out flying, and I've actually seen some orange pollen on a couple. I actually saw a dandelion out in my yard. As crazy as that is, but they're pretty much done. So I'll probably end up starting to go over and you all know me and my gadgets. I'm going to start going over and using this here thing, my scope, just to double check on them. And, I know, Terry, you got the little Govee sensor. So I got those that I keep tabs and I check on them. But yeah, they're pretty much, they're done for the season here. So yeah, that's expected though this time of year. And for us to hit these, I'm trying to see here. Yeah, crazy in Ohio. For 3 days, the girls didn't even come out. Today it was on though. Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh, that's nuts. Two swarms in the last 3 weeks. That's crazy. Oh yeah, John. You know what that? So towards the tail end of my season too, I had a lot of those orientation flights too. Um, and that's just, you've got that real, you end up with that brood hatch that's going to be your winter bees and stuff. So, you know, right now, like mine, if I were to open up mine, they're probably pretty much all backfilled in, and they quit taking the 2-to-1 that I had on them. Probably, oh my gosh, that's probably been 3 weeks ago now. So, and I just got um, the Vivaldi's on, with my sugar bricks that I did, and then I put a little bit of dry just for that moisture control. Um, and I got the burlap in the top just for that moisture control. The wraps that I'm doing, so I I wasn't going to wrap my hives. I was going to wrap like one or two, and just to compare with my Govee sensors. And Liberty, Liberty Laser Graven. I know, Tim. I was just going to say Tim from Southwest Ohio. Yeah, welcome, welcome. I wasn't going to wrap my hives, and then I started looking at the temperature readings when I put my Govee sensors in, and I saw how the trend was on that Paulie Hive that I have. And if anybody's curious, I got it from Blue Sky Bee Supply in Ravenna. Um, Box them up, see how it goes. Yeah. Um, Sugar will absorb moisture. Yep. Yeah, Bob. That's why I do that. I kind of do a double deal. Um, but I started looking at the temperatures, and that Paulie Hive, their temps were so consistent. There wasn't much fluctuation. And those, Terry, I think you might see in my wooden hives every single day, it's like this. You can look on the trends, and I don't know whether if I can see the data now, but when I look at the trends, let me see if I can pull it up. It's like a roller coaster. And let me see here. Yeah, right there. Come on. So you see that roller coaster? So that's one of the wooden hives. And then I go to my Paulie Hive and R10 under the bottom board, R10 on the four sides. Yep, yep. When I go to my Paulie, now there were a little bit of dips here at the end, but you see it's more of a steady line. So that's what I was looking at. And I figured if there's not as much temperature fluctuation, then the girls aren't going to have to work as hard. Um, so maybe they'll have, more store. Maybe they won't use as much stores. It's just my theory. I don't know if it's true. So I'm making my own wraps. I looked at those cozy wraps, and I'm going to make my own. I actually have two done. I got a video that I'm doing on it. I wanted to have that out this week, but I didn't. I just have not had enough time. By the time yep, I actually moved the sensors lower, my humidity much lower. Okay, okay, yeah, Terry, I'm happy to hear that. So it's all those things are so positional as compared to the broodminder sensors. But these Govies are like one fifth the price or something like that. So they're a lot more affordable. So, but Bob, the Poly Hive that I got was, I think it was $80 or something like that for a double deep setup. Let me pull up Hive components. Let me see here. Polystyrene. I got blue sky on a favorite. So let's go poly. So polystyrene. The kit with two deep boxes is 93. Not bad. Um, it's and it is. I'm telling you what, that thing is solid. So it is solid. It's not like, you got it, buddy. You got it. It's not like, yeah, Bob. I was just talking to Terry about it too. Let's see here. Copy. Bob, this will take you right to Blue Sky, and it's on their polystyrene page. So I tell you what, let me just share this. Share screen, screen two, boom. Right here you go. So I got 10 frame. And then this exactly right there is what I got. It's the two frame, but this hive itself is so solid. And then if you look at the front of it, it even has Robert. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Um, Bob, if you look at this, it even has like a mouse guard on it and entrance reducers there on it. Now that yellow piece on the front, I take that off throughout the summer, just let it wide open, but then towards the fall, I just prop that box up, put it, slide it back on. It works perfect. The top of this also, if you look at it, it's got a ventilated top cover. So that thing is, it's a slick setup. Now, the only thing I'll say, so Terry, when you get yours, and Bob, if you do look at them, um, Mel from Blue Sky, she told me, 86, what's up, brother? Mel told me, make sure you paint it. And they come from Finland. And I think it even says, like, uh, with the instructions for the hive, Um, Seeing your first open air hive today, that would be so darn cool right there, Wade. That's awesome. But you got to paint those poly hives because they'll, after time, the UV breaks them down. But Mel at Blue Sky said that she's had some for years. Now, you might get a couple hive tool marks and stuff in them, but I tell you what, though, the ridge and that they have in them that holds the frames, it's that thick plastic. It's so easy to clean off compared to um, uh, compared to wooden. And Bob, so let me show you this. Um, Here, let me show you this. So if you read this review here, this is from somebody in Sarasota, Florida. It says, best hive on the market. I live in Sarasota, Florida, and we have very hot summers. These polystyrene hives keep my bees from using foragers to regulate the temp inside the temp instead of collecting nectar. So it regulates, just like it does in the winter, it keeps that heat out in the summer. Um, Mel at Blue Sky, she's told me that she has quite a number of like southern beekeepers that order those polystyrene hives from her. They're easy to take care of. They're easy to lift. If you have poly hives instead of woodenware, they're easy to lift, and you can break them down. That's the thing. They just kind of they slide in together. They're super tight, but if you need to, you can pull them apart and break them down and stack them real neat and easy. It's I'm sold on those things. I am. They do have top feeder for them that I tried it, and it's actually in my video with my sugar. I took the kind of block off where the bees could just go up in. I didn't have a single bee drowned with the top feeder on that poly hive. So, um, you know, I'm sold on the poly. So, Wade, that right there, I saw a couple this year. A couple people saw them. Jason Chrisman, he had that one at his place that, well, they built out and built that comb up in the tree. And then it was kind of getting stained a little bit, just the pollen and all that stuff. And then they left and it cleaned out. He said that the comb is just as clean as could be still up in his tree. But I've never seen one. That would be so darn cool to see. So, Robert, doing okay, up and down all the time, back to work. That's awesome to hear, buddy. There, yeah, very, very, very happy to hear that. So, awesome, awesome. Yeah. But so as far as me, like the fall, right now, really like all I'm doing up here with mine, like I said, they're closed up for the year pretty much. They're out in the day a little bit, but I do have, um, and I haven't even opened it up. So, Mr. and Mrs. Struttenbuck. So, a guy, super nice guy, Carl. And I can't open it up. I got to do it on a video. I promised him I'd do it on a video. He sent me, I got 2 boxes sitting over there. Spike, what's up, brother? Spike, it does that, man. It's no problem, man. But Carl sent me, he actually has like a patent pending. It's on his vape gun. If people follow Mr. and Mrs. Struttenbach, um, he designed this OA, this vape gun, and he wanted to send me one. He's got a couple orders, but he wanted to send me one that way I can show it. He said there's some larger channels that watch me. I don't know why. And he just wants an honest review of his vape gun. So no, I'm thinking in another week or so. I've text and then we email. Um, it's at a friend's house, but it's big. That is awesome. Um, but I'm going to do an unboxing on that, and then got all 17 colonies wrapped and closed up here also. Yeah. Yep, 86, man. That's about where I'm at. But back to that vape gun. I'm going to do a full unboxing. If I have to do any assembly, I'll do assembly on it. And I'm hoping in another week or so we're going to have upper 50s. It's going to trend down over the weekend, get cold. Next week it's going to get cool, or well, it's going to warm a little bit, but be cool. So if it's in the 50s, it'll be good and I can treat. So I'm going to clean off my boards, and hit them with some treatments and see how that is. Um, I'm excited to use it because I won't need, my power cord and all that with that easy vape that I have. Um, and Jay, I think even changed the name on it, but that vape gun that I have, I take the cord, and it's no problem. But that one there that Carl sent me, um, it's it seems like a pretty legit item. So we'll see. I think he sent one also. I think John with Baddest Bees got one also. So I'll be curious, but I'm going to do a whole unboxing and all that kind of stuff. So hey, Terry, if you see right over there, switched from a wand to a vape. Yeah, Tim, I tell you what, I had a wand, and the problem with wands is, if you get a lot of burr comb, you get a lot of that drone comb or whatever that they build on the bottom of frames, and it drips down in those. I talked to too many people that torched up some hives, just from stuff you don't know. You put it in there and close it off, and you're, yeah, whatever. You could have stuff dripping down in there, getting in it. You don't know. Vape guns themselves are just, you know, that's it. So, yeah, Bob, that's awesome right there. I didn't want to spend the money on a Pro Vape. Yeah, they are nice though. They are very nice. John, that's about the truth right there too. Yeah, and that's the thing. You put it in there, bees will bees crawl in it. Um, but yeah, Tim going from that wand to a vape gun, man, that's awesome right there. Bee skillets. Oh, that's funny. But Terry, yeah, look at that right over there. I got my that's the 3D printer that I've been tinkering with, and I've got some stuff that ProVape won't answer my correspondence. Laura Bees, yeah. What's up, Mike? How you doing, man? Yeah, I know Laura Bees. They seem like they are just the go-to as far as their vape guns, though. The customer service and everything, though. I've never dealt with them, Mike, but everybody that I know of has had good experiences with those things. So, and they kind of took off. And I forget the other vape gun that everybody was going nuts over. Um, and he just got so busy. I think like Cayman and a bunch of people used his gun. I forget the name of it. You might know. Somebody on here might know. Um, but I contacted him to get one, and he stopped making them. And that's when I got my gun that I have now. But if I didn't get the one I had, it would have been a Laura Bees. So let me see if I can get one shipped to Canada. Oh man, they never replied. That stinks. 86, I would think now might be easier. I don't know. I'm not sure. So, John something. Yeah. I saw, yeah, make some Guardian Hive entrances. So, Bob, I've got I got a bunch of stuff downloaded that I can make on that thing. I'm going through now and just making, like, I made my enclosure, all of the pieces, and I got the dowel and the acrylic cut, but the actual printer is in there. I'm getting that all set up. That way it's got too busy. Yeah. 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 And I think, wasn't he retired and he was kind of just doing it for the hobby of it? I think. I don't think he wanted to get as busy as what he got. So, But yeah, I tell you what I need to do. I need to have Mike will Johnny. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Johnny Johnny O. Yeah, something like that. Yep, yep. Mike, I tell you what, that lift that you got, I definitely, man, that thing's nice. That's nice. Like I said on your video, I commented, I was 35 working at the hospital and I blew a disc in my back and had lumbar surgery. So I know, like, when I do a lot of heavy lifting, I know. And moving hives like what you were doing, man, I'd be sore as all get out the next day. I would. Yeah, I'd be hurting. So, but yeah, I do like that lift. Hey, who of those in here? Who's going to the Hive Life? Mike, are you going to the Hive Life? I want to know who all's going there because I want to meet some people. So I know Ricky Ricky Rourke is going. Horizontal Bees. Um, I've already talked to Ricky, plan on meeting up with him at some point. Um, uh, Johnny O Vape. Yep, yep, yep. Um, Greg, Nature's Image Farm, he'll be there. His buddy Dan will be there. So I'll hook up. I'll hook up with them. Want to go, but not sure can pull it off. Yeah. If anybody in here truly, if you go, um, let me know. Mike, if you do, yeah, it will be awesome. Um, to sit and chat for a couple minutes. It truly would be awesome. So I know Ian, uh, what is it? So Tim, it is Cayman Reynolds puts together a Hive Life um, Hive. Oh, Hive Life conference. It's January 7th and 8th or 8th and 9th. It's down near like Gatlinburg, kind of. It's in the hills there in Tennessee, but he's got all kind of let me see here. He's got all kind of different vendors going there. He's got, um, I mean, all kind of. Let me see here. Hive Life Conference. Let's share a screen right here. So now, Dadant or Dedant, whatever you want to say, they pulled out. I just saw that right there. But he has a whole big old list. So the current vendors, Premier, yeah, Mike, I know it is. 86, yes, Stepler's going. Premier Frames, or Premier Foundation, Dogwood Ridge Bees, Guardian Bees, Laura Bee Vapes will be there, Man Lake, Easy Loader, Apame. I mean, it's just there's a big old list of people that are going to be there. Mike, I'll email Mel. So the last time I went out to the store and I was talking to her, she said that it deals with part of the problem is they don't have enough workers. We have such a shortage of um, just workers in this area. And if she takes a week off, basically she would need a week, she said, just to prep and just to get everything done. She doesn't know whether she could pull it off. And then the other came and wanted her to bring some of the Paulie hives, and she's dealing with shipping. She said she knew of from Finland from that company B Box. They had two containers that were sitting in the ocean. So it just all dealt with shipping and everything also. I haven't seen her on the vendor list there, but I'll email her because I've got her card somewhere in around here. But yeah, Mike, I'll see. I'll check on that. So, Jake, how you doing, buddy? What's happening? So down there in that Texas, Jake, you got all kind of stuff going on down your way, man. So, um, 86. So Stepler. um, I'm going to sit and drink a beer with him. That's a given. Um, he's said it'll be cool. I think going to this thing, um, I, I think it's going to be so cool just to set aside from. And I was talking to Dan Bokros, one of the he was actually one of the guys that was there when I picked up my packages from Nature's Image, and he gave me a heck of a good tip. He said, take a notepad because last year when they were there, he said like Bob was throwing out these studies and stuff and different like making references that he said he wished he had a notepad to write stuff down when these guys were talking. So I thank Dan for that because I would have never even thought of that. Um, but yeah, I can't wait to get down there. So Terry, I'm just seeing that. Am I going to make some entrance reducers? Um, I need to. So I want to print some. I have a design for some. There's different plastics that thing can print, and I've been making all of these pieces here out of what's called PETG. It's a little bit of a harder plastic, but they have a like super durable plastic. It's called ABS. But ABS, you need an enclosure just to keep the temperatures kind of more consistent. And then you need ventilation because the fumes that it gives off can be a little bit, they can be an irritant. So I got the enclosure built. Um, I have designs where I can get a little fan with a little HEPA filter. So I'm going to get that just to kind of filter the air some. And when I get all that set, I'm going to print some entrance reducers. There's ones that I found that are two piece that slide so they fit both 8 frame and 10 frame. So you won't have to worry about, you know, buying an 8 frame or 10 frame or whatever ASA. Oh, okay. John, I think my brother. Well, isn't John? Isn't that what Prussia? Is that um, what Prussia? Do they print ASA all their parts? Because that's what I have as a Prussia. I think that's what they used ASA. But I got. Let me see here. I have a spool. This is the orange. It's ABS already. So, I, I gotta at least try and print with that. But if ASA is easier, um, then I'll definitely try out ASA. But yeah, I'm going to. And Terry, you'll know when I start printing that stuff. I want to within the next 2 weeks start getting some of that stuff done. I have designs for. Let's see here. I have designs for these right here. So they'll go on a mason jar and a little feeder, and then you can put twine in there. So, you know, looks Micro Center spool. Yeah, that's actually inland from Micro Center. Yeah. So I have a design for these, but it's the whole lid. So these feeders here, and then I got this entrance right here that has a complete block. You know, it could be open or it has the queen excluder. I want to design my own because this is more or less like for a nuke. I think I might go away from those entrances like I have and just have these in the side kind of down. Um, I'm going to see. Um, but I want to design something like this that slides so that, you know, if I need to just block it off, you know, I could. Um, but I'm going to get all that stuff within the next few weeks here, and I'll throw it on the Etsy. So, yeah, that's going to be my winter project, y'all. That is. But yeah, I look and my wife thought I was crazy. She thinks I'm crazy all the time. Uh, I went and I got a sewing machine the other day so that I could do my wraps. And the tent material I got, it's a waterproof and it's like breathable a little bit. Um, but I cut I cut the foam, 1 inch foam to fit. And the problem I always had in last years was once I cut them, and like my one hive has those little observation windows, so I had to cut little notches so that it could fit. I always had a problem lining stuff up and what board goes with which hive and all that kind of stuff. Now I made them so they're like a cozy wrap. So I'm going to get those things on. But my girls, man, they're going to be wrapped up. So let's see here, 86 kids. COVID caused a mass exodus of employees. Yep, struggling to find employees. Yeah, yeah. I know. That's when I was talking to Blue Sky. That was their main thing. Um, it was just the whole managing the business, and like most of so those that don't know Blue Sky, and you might see them online. That is most of their business. I forget what it is, like 80 or 85 of their business is online sales. So when you go out there, their showroom is kind of small. Um, More or less, I order because I'm so close, and then by the time I drive out there, I just put on my order, you know, um, dock pickup, and by the time I drive from here, I think it takes me like 25 or so minutes to get there. They have my order ready, and I go in and I chat with Mel for a little bit. And but yeah, when I asked her about it, because I saw her name on the um, list of possible vendors, she was just like, you know, she didn't know. Look at this, who's calling? Let's see, y'all can't see it. John Battisbees. Let me see. John, what's up, man? I'm I'm chatting on a live stream. I had to answer though. I told I told everybody I'm like it's bad as bees calling. Oh man. All right. Oh my god, that's funny. Uh beekeepers. We are funny people, different people. Oh man, that's hilarious. Funny, funny stuff. Yeah, yeah, Terry, that would be the thing there. Wish I could go. Wish I could go. Yeah, I tell you what, I, I can't wait to go. Like I said, I cannot wait to go just to meet everybody, really. And then sit also and just like get all the info. Woods friendly. What's happening there? What's happening, my Charlotte friends? How's everything with your hives going? Yeah, how's everything going on down your way? So, and I'm thinking, do you still have, was it Queen Ariel? I'm thinking, I am thinking all is well. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah. And I tell you, so I put on also set aside, well, you all saw the winter patties. I'm hoping they'll give me a little bit of boost through the winter. Ah, queen swarm. Oh man, that's a bummer. Um, I'm hoping those winter patties give me that boost. Now the colonies look strong. They look strong. Um, and then springtime split. So I'm going to have to decide what number I go up to because I'll have six now. Um, and, if I split each of those, I could go to 12, but I don't know whether I want to get that busy. I don't know. I don't know. Getting candy boards ready. Yeah. Yeah, woods, I just did all that. Just did all that. So, you guys are I think you're probably you gotta be 3 weeks or so, 4 weeks behind us where I'm at, I think. So, yeah. So, but that's it. And through the winter, like I said, what I got planned, um, my Govee sensors, I think I'm gonna end up every other week doing a trend on that. um, Seeing if I can't get video also without pestering them too much. I don't want to bug them so that they break cluster and stuff like that. But then through the winter too, I'm going to start designing some of this kind of stuff and getting the Etsy, a little bit more loaded up with little tinker toys and stuff like that for beekeeping. So, but yeah, that's it. That's it. What's going on? So, yeah. Oh, let's see here if I missed anything. Jake crazies, I see. Yeah. Jake, are you finished with your greenhouse? That thing is insane looking. 60? Nope. uh nope. Yeah. Wade, I would have more, but um it's just the time thing. So, it is. It's solely the time thing. And I want it I want the beekeeping to I just still want it to be fun. Um, you know, I don't want it to be where I have to go every day and do stuff because if you don't, you're getting behind. Um, you know, so I think if I go over the 10 or 12 mark, I think that'll be getting myself too busy just because working still full time, and plus with home and everything would still be, it just I'd be too busy. So looking to leave my job after 18 years, nobody wants to pay. Yeah, that's surprising now. People should be paying because if somebody's willing to work, pay them. So yeah, Mike, you guys are going to be wrapping it up down there. Mike, how long? So, because you're way down south. How like your winter season? How long is your winter season? Because like ours, pretty much our hives are all done, and we won't have like really well. I typically don't say from now until April. Yeah, we'll have those breaks in March and stuff like that, but really it's April that I look at to get to. So from now in November to into April, you know, that's when they're in the hives. But your season, man, I know your weather, set aside from those storms that come through that you had to deal with, that was this year was just that was a shame, but thankfully you didn't get really hit, you know. But 3 months, that's not bad. That's not bad. Four is the absolute very worst. Yeah, Mike, I remember a couple years ago we had snow here, and Terry might remember too because Terry's in Ohio. I know there's a couple people in here from Ohio. We got snow December 1st, and we did not see the green of grass until after St. Patrick's Day. It was way into March that before the snow melted enough that we saw grass. So it's just like, we had 4, almost 5 months of snow. It just stinks. But now lately, our winters have been more of mud fest versus snow like that. Our last few years have been really it's 30s and so like that. We'll get like well on everybody, you get nectar in mid-February. Oh my God. Wow. Look who it is. Look who it is. Oh, what's up, John? How you doing, man? Uh, I wished that we had nectar in mid-February. Uh, yeah, snows here every 3 or 4 years. Mike, through our winter, it snows 3 or 4 times a day. uh, wow. Nectar in February is fixing to be glucose. Yeah. Hey, John, did Carl send you the vape? I think he told me he sent you a vape. I haven't opened mine yet. I need to. I told him this week I need to. So I need to open it up and see if I have any, if there's any type of assembly, what I got to get as far as, the fuel and stuff like that. Get it and get ready. So um, we get a solid half inch a decade. Bob, that ain't even right. Yeah, but I'll tell you what though, my wife grew up in Cleveland, and they get that lake effect snow. Like where we're at, we might get an inch or two. My brother lives up that way, and he gets the lake effect. We'll get an inch or two. He'll get a foot and a half. So, he ended up getting himself a Kubota tractor just to plow out his drive, just because if you need to get out and go to work and you got a foot and a half, 2 feet of snow in the drive, you can't wait on a plow guy because they're plowing everybody else's. So he ended up getting himself a Kubota. That way he could dig his drive out and plus mow his lawn and all that stuff. But yeah, yeah. You know what, the two Bob down your way, you guys get snow and everybody freaks out and it's like a state of emergency and it's like all chaos and stuff. You know, people can't they don't know how to deal with it down there. I remember when I was in Charlotte, Woods Friendly, he'd be able to attest to this. Um, when I have to get on the roof to shovel, that's the truth right there too. When I was down in Charlotte, and now down there, granted, they get those ice storms and all that kind of stuff, but they were getting a storm and it was snowing, a little bit of flurries, and I was walking into the hospital where I was working at, and the dude had a bag of sand and he was throwing sand on the sidewalk. And I looked at him and I said, "What are you doing that for?" And he said, "Well, so you could walk on it." I said, "Why don't you use salt?" And the guy said, "What would you do that for?" And I just thought, "Oh my God, I gotta get out of here." But yeah, yeah, they don't have all that stuff down there. So I can't even imagine that they would sell like all the salt like what we have up here. You could probably already find it on shelves because everything already up here, they already have Christmas stuff and all that stuff. So Ray, what's up, man? Norseman honey. Holy Moses. Ray, that is awesome right there. Wow. 1,000 pounds from 5 hives. Wow. Wow. That is amazing. That is amazing. I tell you what, though, oh, I gotta do it. This has been like the theme, par for the course. Every live, I gotta do this. This honey taste test goes out to Walker Bee Ranch. Oh, I gotta keep doing lives so I can eat this stuff. Mm, man, that right there. Bug Farmer too. Bug Farmer he dealt with them hive beetles this year like crazy. Yeah, 2 inches and it's a blizzard. 2 inches up here, we call it a dusting. You'll look out if you can see the green grass still coming through in that. You look out and be like, "Yeah, we got a dusting." So okay, okay, yours is together. Okay, John, I haven't even opened mine yet. I need to. I need to just get off of my rear and open it, but I wanted to do a like unboxing thing. But he told me that he was going to send you one, so yeah, I'm super. I'm curious to see how that thing works. I am. Mm, yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. That's true. When I opened up my Paulie Hive, the bees had corralled. There was about 10 of them in this one little spot, and where the inner cover sits, they couldn't get to them. And when I looked and I seen them, I literally just ran my finger down over the frame where they were and crushed all 10 of them. Yeah, 10-week dearth. Yep. That's how you guys get down there. Ours is like, oh God, ours is like what, 20-week, 24-week dearth. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, I hope. And then next year, y'all. And I know I talked to John about this before, and he said if his boy can do what I can, but next year will be grafting for me too. So I'm going to try and learn it. I'm not going to go crazy with it. What's it? That's hilarious right there. Uh, oh yeah, Terry, if you got to deal with that lake effect snow, you can have it. Yeah, you can have it. Mike, that is funny. That is funny. I, oh man. Yeah, I know. I know. He comes in, but he's all fancy now. See, he don't get dearths. He got this fancy lifts and all that stuff. You know, I'm just that backyard kind of guy that's breaking bones, and I'm gonna be crippled walking through the bee yard, moving them and stuff. You know, transplanted to South Carolina. Yeah, Bob, I'll tell you what. There's a lot of people that do that. A lot of people that do that. My one cousin did that. Went down when she graduated nursing school. She was helping a friend of hers move to Charlotte, um, and went down there. And the hospital talked to her, and she, didn't have a job lined up, and they were like, "You want a job? We'll give you, bonus and give you a week or whatever to move down here." And she did and moved down. So a lot of people transplant. So yeah, Mike, you're old and lazy. I feel old and lazy. Had knotweed this morning. Knotweed. Isn't that stuff that wasn't Chrisman talking about knotweed um, about a month ago? I think it was. I think I might be confused, but I think Chrisman was talking about that about a month ago. I think so. Yeah. I tell you, y'all, it's too bad that light right there is hitting that puzzle. When I had the COVID in December, I put that puzzle together, 1,000-piece puzzle, put that darn thing together, and finally got it hung up on a wall. That light is blocking it. That thing, it took me COVID to put that thing together. So I told him you didn't need one until I got mine. Yeah. Yeah, he said he had talked to you, John. That's funny. Yeah. My camera just got a little bit blurry. There we go. Fix that, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Carl's a good dude. He is. You know, he's a good dude. It still is a little bit fuzzy. I hate when it does that. So, yeah. I tell you, this winter, there we go, it cleared up. I'm probably going to be a little bored this winter though, but I'll tinker with that thing to get all that bee stuff done, and get ready for next year. So I just can't believe that the season is over already, really. It's crazy. So uh tomorrow, so I will tell you all the video tomorrow. We actually, and I'm giving away secrets. I actually lost, well, I don't care which one of you go first. Ready to see it. Yeah. Mike, if you look up, let me look up, let me look him up, and I'll show his Mr. and Mrs. Let me find him. Here is his channel. So that's his channel link right there. And this is his name. So it's Mr. and Mrs. Struttenbuck. And the videos, let's see, where's it at? Here's the OCV relief vent. Here's features and functions of it. That video there. But it looks like a slick little unit. So, Kyle, what's up? What is happening? Hey, hey, hey. But yeah, if Mike, if you want to check that out, that's the link right there, and he's got some videos there. He has said, like right here, heavy mic drop using the OCV. Um, we will see. I'll see. I'm gonna test the thing out. I'm hoping next week is when I'll be able to, because I'll have the temperatures that will be okay. And right now, too, I mean, there's very little brood, so it should be able to really hit them. I'm hoping to get, if I can get two treatments on them, then I'll be good. So yeah, there you go, Mike. Yeah, take a look. I'm curious, but I'm gonna do a full sit down. I could even film part of it here, just looking at the thing, and then I've got right down the street the farmer's property where there's a hive. Um, I could even go over there, real quick, just to test the thing out too. So, but I want to go through all of them and clean the boards off, hit them with a treatment, and then go back and check my boards just to see what kind of a drop I get. I don't know. I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm just curious. But if the thing's easy for me to use, you know, I might move to that versus that other vape gun that I have. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. But I appreciate Carl sending me that thing, because that's pretty darn cool. So yeah, yeah. So the other thing too that I'm going to be working on right here, the Etsy stuff. I just sold. Couldn't even believe this. Those peppermints on there, peppermint balms, TCBs. What's happening? Put sugar bricks in all my hives today. Yeah, I think we're about on the same page. I just had to make more of those darn peppermint balms here because I saw somebody ordered uh, basically every other one that I had. So, but yeah, the Castle Hives Etsy here, I'm going to work on that some over the winter. So, Terry, look, I'll message you though, Terry, when I get any entrance reducers and things like that printed. Maybe I'll send you, Terry, maybe I'll send you one as a trial. You could be like my guinea pig for my print, you know. So TCBs, where are you located at that you put on sugar bricks? Yeah, I tell you, I talking about sugar, I should probably I should probably do a Sam's Club run and buy another 25-pound bag because I think I only have maybe a third of a bag left. So put more on yesterday. Yeah. I should probably make a Sam's run this weekend. I probably should just so I have it. Put it in bucket, leave it over in the B building. So sugar's cheaper at Walmart. It was around here, it was around the same pricing. And our Walmarts don't carry the 25-pound bags. You can only get the little teeny ones. They don't have the big ones. Oh, St. Louis. You probably told me that before because I worked in St. Louis before. Um, but yeah, Bob, we don't, our stores don't sell. And like in some areas, there's Sam's, you can get 50-pound bags. We can only get 25-pound bags. It's like a sugar conspiracy in Northeast Ohio. It's crazy. I wished in like our dollar stores and all that kind of stuff close. Like if I just wanted to run up the street, they sell them little teeny bags. It's nuts. So that's what I was doing was buying the little teeny ones at the dollar store. I'd walk in there and fill up half a buggy with sugar. And I had one cashier one time kind of looked, and she looked at me and she was looking funny. I said, "I'm feeding bees." So, and then she's like, "Oh, 30 hives at wow." Tim, we don't have Costco up here. At least my area, we don't have Costco. Yeah, I wish we did. We just in fact got a Myers opened up in Boardman, Ohio. I haven't been out there yet, but everybody said, and like my wife has been out there. She went out with our daughter. Said it was a little bit pricey. So yeah, usually buy about 200 pounds at a time. Yeah, I think I should probably. I tell you, I should probably just get like 100 pound or so, and that way I have it for the spring, so I don't have to. Menards, John, they we do have a Menards too, close. I never thought about getting sugar at Menards. Huh. I'm gonna have to check it out and see what they have. I never thought about that. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah. Let's see. Uh, oh, I'm growing it. Growing it. Yeah. I got my line. See it? There we go. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that's where I'm at though, man. Haven't been on doing the lives much, but get busy. So next year though, I tell you what, next year, John, I will be picking your brain, about the grafting. But next year, that is going to be the big thing next year that I'm going to look forward to doing. And even if I graft one bar with 10, and if I get 3 of them to take, those are going to be the best darn queens that I ever looked at because they were my queens that I did. But that's going to be, oh, T minus 6, Dan. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. Let me see it. Let me see it. Where's it at? Where's it at? Ah, I had it on here a little bit ago. The y'all, he's talking about the SpaceX launch. That's hilarious. It popped up right when I went to my home a little bit ago. I'll have to find it. Oh, there we go. Crew 3 mission launch. Yeah. Had a B store tell me they would buy every queen I can raise if I. Wow, that's interesting. I got a couple people. Chad, Mustang Ranch, uh, and bees now. He said if I graft and get some queens that do good, that he would like to get one. But what I'm going to do though, I'm not just going to. I don't want to graft and just to get a queen and look at it and be like, oh my gosh, uh, she went out and mated and she's in there and wow, I saw some eggs. Before I do anything like that, and if I'm going to send anyone a queen, I probably will not, um, you know, I'll be your guinea pig, take your time. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Terry, I'll let you know. Yeah. I'll let you know. I probably will let them lay a little bit and so that I could see the patterns and then send them out because I don't want to send somebody, I don't want to do that and send somebody like a queen that's, you know, that really didn't mate properly or wasn't developed properly. I don't know. Grafting's the easiest part. Working problems come after. Oh, it's a lot of work. Yeah, and time takes a ton of bees. Yeah, yeah, yep. And that's it. Your own queens are awesome, man. That's what I'm looking forward to, John. That's what I want. Because then, too, if I can get even 4 or 5 or 6, it just for the scale that where I sit, it just kind of opens up a couple other little options, and that's it. So yeah, my experience with Oliveras, yeah, I've had a couple of those Saskatraz from the OHBs. So yeah. Hey, Mike, you take care, brother. I appreciate you stopping in. So, and good to see that you got internet, everything all back, man. Yeah. So keep those videos coming, Mike. So, and Mike, again, I'll catch you at the conference. So if you're there, definitely gotta hook up and chat. So yeah, anybody can definitely do it if they try. Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. So that's what you say, John. So, but me, I got to get I had to get these here things now. Here we go. Here we go. This is gonna be me. Be sitting here with my little old grafting tool. I'm gonna be grafting. uh Come to my place and get to see they come to my place and get to see the Pat TC Mike. Oh, take care, Mike. Costco in Mayfield. Yeah, but Terry, that's I would have to drive. It would cost me in my car to go up there and save the couple dollars that I probably would at Costco. It would cost me the car I have, I only get like 25 miles a gallon. So, and the price of gas now cost me $20 just to get there and back. So, yeah. Yeah, there we go. I can't wear these things a lot though. I'm still not used to them because they're transitional lenses. The eye doctor told me, so I got to do all that kind of crap. See, yeah, with my Aruban beer. So, yeah. What's gas in Ohio now? 339 in my area, I think it is. 339 the last time I checked. I think it stinks. $3 there. Well, that's high for down there. We're at 339. I expect we're going to be paying for something guaranteed through the bountiful harvest. Abby, welcome. Hello, bee friend. Yeah, I fully expect the way things are going with the inflation and all that stuff, we'll be paying we'll be paying $4 easy. 315 gas in Missouri. Well, people can starve your queens and not help them, and then blame the queen. Yeah, yeah, and John, that is true. That is true. Yeah, yep. So anybody close to South Carolina, right there. Yep, right there. Bob is. I don't know what part of South Carolina, but yeah, he's down there. Yep. Y'all, an hour and 5 minutes. I'm gonna probably hop off of here in a minute and get a couple other things done. So, but Niners Nation, Chuck, what's up, man? Chuck, I will have that tomorrow. I'm gonna get a jar and dig out. Do you want? I was thinking, I'll send. What is it? A half pint jar. Do you want me to send it in two? Because if you're gonna do for rubs and use that crystallized honey for rubs, do you want me to send it in two different littler ones? And that way, it'd be easy. And I wasn't going to put it in the plastic containers like what I sent you before. I wanted to make sure that it was in glass because if it crystallizes, and I got your message there on Insta, if honey crystallizes, all you have to do to, um, okay, all you have to do to melt that down, if you put it in a little pot of water, a little bit of heat on there and set it in the water, it'll melt that down. So, but yeah, I'll get that. I'll get a couple little jars of that set and get you some crystallized honey. Yeah, I'll be curious. You'll have to let me know, buddy. Um, what kind of rubs and that you do with that, because I tell you to be the truth, and it's funny talking to darn Andrew Grill Sergeant and Jared and all that and all the rubs and stuff and Uncle Steve's and all that. You would think that I would have thought, I mean, you could mix some Uncle Steve's in with that. Yeah, but I'll be curious. But yeah, buddy, I'll have that out to you. Probably I'll probably box it in that tomorrow. So what, today's Wednesday, tomorrow Thursday. So probably Friday or Saturday I'll get that in the mail and get that out to you. So yeah, I would think um probably what, Monday or whatever, get it. So no, man, Chuck, that's okay. It's no problem. Yeah, just let it ride. And Bob, I saw you're outside of Columbia. I actually worked at a hospital and I forget the name of it. I worked at a hospital. I did their computer system um, in Columbia. Nice area down there. Yeah, yeah, nice area. So, oh man, Dan, that, yep, yeah, and it's probably on. Let me make sure the darn thing's muted. Oh yeah, they're up. They're up some. Are they? Mission Control. I'll watch it after. Yeah. Yeah, man, that would be so darn cool. Chuck, you don't have to do that, buddy. I appreciate it. Man, Chuck. Uh, it's all owned by Prisma. I forget. I honestly, let me fix that. My camera, I don't know why my camera does that sometimes. Oh, here, I'm gonna fix it. Chuck, I know you. I know you do that. You do that in Andrews all the time. Let me go to onto my cam here. Pow, there we go. Last little bit. There we go. We're gonna fix that. Boom. There we are. There we go. Richland Memorial is the biggest. Okay. Man, I forget. I remember it was on a main drag where I drove up from the hotel and it was on the left. And it was a decent sized hospital. Um, that has been, when they went to Epic, the computer system that I trained, that has been 7 years ago. I worked there. So, yeah. Chuck, I know you very well. You do that all the time on Andrews. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I tell you what, Tim, the eating down there too is, I love Southern. I love Southern food like there is no tomorrow. So just, oh man. Yeah. I got beeping. But y'all, I'm going to hit it in a second here. And Chuck, that right there just covered the shipping, buddy. So plus extra. So don't worry about don't worry about that. So I'll get that stuff sent out to you. And the only thing I'll say, let me know what kind of rubs and that you come up with, because maybe I'll do the same thing. Um, but yeah, yeah. So I appreciate that. Yeah, you don't have to do that, but I really appreciate that. So, but I am going to hit it though. Look for tomorrow. Um, Horizontal Hives got a video just prepping them, and we lost one, lost a horizontal hive. Don't know why. And next week, um, I'll have a video on the wraps that I'm making. So, and just checking on a couple other things. And then it's going to be winter break. It's going to be winter break in the apiary. So, but you all, everybody take care. Dan, go watch the launch. I'm going to probably have to do the replay. So, but yeah, you all take care. Have a good night. And I will see you all on the next one. So, peace out, y'all.